I forgot that was a mission. So maybe this next one here, let's toss in Meguru here. Since we pulled that new Meguru, let's get her up. Here's Audition Mastery Mental. As you see, as we level it up, from 48, it's level 2. At 50, it hits level 6. That's actually the max level of it. I think that's all we really care about. Do we get more idol bonds anywhere? Ooh, we do. Right at 60, when we cap it off, we get idol bonds. 16,500 exactly. So we'll do this much. So we get idol bond level 6 right at level 60. So we're gonna just cap this card out right away and use her for this true end. Fuyu's still here, cursing us. It's alright, we're Fuyu Ps now. But let's do this new Chiyuki card. I know. I've been playing the game for, I think I'm on 260 days now. But only playing it very seriously in the last couple months here when I found the English Discord and actually figured out how the game works. I'm going to switch out my Mimi for Kogane here. And then in the guest slot, we're going to use this level 60 Meguru. I mean, she's strong. I just have even stronger idols over here. Meguru, I think, has a dual stat. I am free to play. I am. Technically speaking, if you look, these work slots right here, you do have to pay real money for, but I lucked out. And right when they came out, I had not yet done my Enza point promotions for all these Enza missions you can do, and that was back in the day when the Enza points, yeah, same, when the Enza coins counted as real currency. Because nowadays you can't, so they actually just convert into the basic unpaid coins, so new players are screwed. It sucks. But yeah, I bought all those slots with Enza coins myself. Free to play for life. Although if I had more money, I would support this game. It is absolutely worth my money. Let's put Meguru in her little Christmas outfit, even though we won't see her during an audition. I was going to mention this second tab right here for your supports. This first skill tells you what they use during auditions. So for example, you may see all of these skills as being vocal on a card, and then you go over here and it's dance. And that's like, there's a couple cards like that. I think Yuika is one of them. I think Chiyuki might have one of them. But if that's the case, you're doing a pure vocal run, and they've got a bunch of vocal passes, but they have a dance appeal during auditions. That's a good one to put in the guest slot, because you don't want that dance appeal showing up for you, but you still want all their vocal passes. So this Meguru, she's our weakest card. We're going to put her in the dance or in the guest slot, so she doesn't appear during auditions. Even though a 2x vocal, 2x visual may be stronger than Kogane's level 70, 2.5. But yeah, Meguru is like pure vocal visual. We're bringing her for that audition mastery mental though. Also because we need to bring her for the event mission. We need to get through season 4 with her. So if this bombs horribly, we may swap her out. We'll still get to season 4 for sure. But we gotta try and win wing with Chiyuki. We're gonna go for the true end, so we'll be doing a few auditions. And here we go. Here we start. So, like for an example, this mono. The main reason we bring her is she's an event mono. She comes with a really strong skill in her skill tree. We have her completely uncapped so we can get it. It's a 2.5 vocal, and then it buffs all of our vocal by 20% for 3 turns. I want to buy this every time. I used to true end with only this card, because she's got plus 100 vocal in her tree by herself, as well as a 2.5 appeal. So I could just buy her whole tree and we'd be done. However, lately I've been going up the Kiriko tree, because it's pretty much the same price. It's 20 more SP, because you got to buy this passive as well, but then you go up Kiriko's side instead of Mono's side. And since Kiriko is not an event card, she's got a plus 100 at the end of her tree. So we go for that instead of going up for the 50 on Mono, and then we still go up the Mono tree here. This golden passive, if you have a golden passive for your stat, it's almost always worth grabbing. This one is a 30% vocal buff up, procs 30% of the time. this condition is it's in the first 3 turns, which is awesome. We want it in the first 3 turns. This mono card is, this Meguru card is crazy though. Holy, I did not realize she has 2 actives. Oh, we should start dual stat true ending. What is this card? That is so sick. Okay, anyways, not to get distracted. We could have gone visual on this Chiyuki. That's something to consider next time. And then we have the Meguru here. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, anyways. So Mono's got Vocal Mastery Vocal. If she's in this room like she is right now, we get extra vocal from it. I'm not worried about that yet. Kogane has Radio Room Mastery Mental as her main thing. So if she's in this radio room, we get extra mental. That's why we're getting 26 now instead of like 19 that you would normally get season 1. And the radio room levels up. It's crazy. Rinze's got that audition mastery we've talked about all the time. Kiriko, I think, is on this team as well. She has even higher vocal mastery vocal. If she's in the room, it's like plus 16 vocal. Ooh, we're getting the promise right away. Chiyuki loves us. 2 weeks from now, she wants to do dance. That's fine. We want to hit that memory appeal level 3. It's very easy to get our uncaps. Ooh, look at this, 32. Because the room leveled up and Coggers is still in there. We're going to do a dance lesson 1 week from now. I think we'll just keep doing radio room. What's going on? We're not even losing stamina from it, because I think someone's got like a stamina support here. We're getting the morning commune during a promise. A little unfortunate actually, because it means it can't turn into a promise. But look at all these trouble cards. There's no one in this room. It's a bad room to do, but we want the promise. We need 21 more fans in the last 3 weeks. SSR cards have so much freaking stamina that we actually haven't even run out yet. We still don't need to do a rest yet. Not quite at level 2 with Chiyuki. Another morning commune. What's it going to be this time? I'm fine with the rest promise. We're pretty low. No promise. Alright. So like I said, Kiriko's in this room. So we're getting plus 42 with a level 1 room. 5% chance of failure, so I will spend our SP in case it's like a catastrophe. It doesn't matter which active you replace at the beginning, in my opinion. You're almost never going to want to use those level 1 appeals. So what I do is I replace the vocal with my stronger vocals, so that anytime I see Chiyuki's face with a vocal, I know it's a good skill and I just click it. Just makes my auditions slightly faster. This was much more important during the Producers Cup when we were trying to get through as many S-rank runs as possible and as fast as possible. But it's a habit that I like and I'm going to continue doing. Yes, more promises. Let's get the rest promise now. We're getting pretty low. If it's a room promise, it might suck. Okay. No promise at all. That's fine. 1 more week. We've got both of our vocal mastery vocals in here, so we're getting plus 52. The room hasn't even leveled up. This is crazy. It's possible to bring like all vocal mastery vocals. You're not following. Feel free to ask questions. What did you not follow there? The fact that I replaced my vocal active with the vocal 2.5? So I'll show you. So when you start a card out, you're going to have a dance one, a visual one, a mental recovery, and a vocal one. When you buy any of these circle skills, they're active skills. It will... Skills in general, yeah. So we'll go over active. So anytime you buy a circle skill, that is an active skill that will appear during auditions. I don't know if there's a good way to see all of our active skills right now, not during an audition. But when you buy a circle skill, you're going to see these 4 skills pop up. You're going to click on one and you're going to replace it with the current active, because the card can only have 4 actives on it. So it's actually asking you which skill you want to replace. So I replaced our vocal one with the vocal 2.5. So you don't need to worry about that. You just know. Normally, I would say if you're first starting out, replace the mental recovery with your new skills. But then, so I have this active skill we bought. The trick is, you need to look at the name of this skill right here. Almost all of your SSR supports are going to have the same active skill if they're the same stat. And all of your SR supports are going to have the same. They're all going to have a 2 times appeal. and your SSRs are going to have this 2.5. So you can see the SP cost of all these skills turned to 0, and that's because you can't buy the same skill twice. So if we started going up the Rinzai tree, we could technically just like skip this. We could buy it for 0. However, this is a vocal 2.5, but it's got an extra effect on it. And Kiriko's got like a vocal 3. You can buy these skills. So the hope is that you can buy a 2.5 skill and then some other skill. Yeah, kind of got it watching my 2-hour beginner video. Good, man. Oh, I'm glad that's working for people. But that's the reason a lot of people, when you're first starting out, you want to bring at least one uncapped SR card, because the uncapped will give you these stat cap maxes, and bringing an SR card will give you a vocal 2 skill. So even if you don't have any of like these crazy skills unlocked here, you can still get a vocal 2.5 from an SSR and a vocal 2 as an example from an SR that I don't have, and still make basically half of your skills the stat that you're going for, so that you don't get these random 1x dance, 1x visuals. So I would recommend always start out, if you have an SSR, grab a 2.5 skill as fast as possible. Then it's up to you. If you think you're going to reach your cap, which I know I'm going to reach, maybe go for an uncap next. If you're not sure about it, it's some of your first runs, maybe grab the 2x from an SR card. That way your audition appeals are pretty strong right off the bat. And then you can kind of start working towards, if you have golden passives, anything golden is almost always worth grabbing. Like this mono passive is crazy good. But of course I've got golden skills, so I start going for those, because this skill is so good. It hits for a 2.5, and then it buffs all of our other 2.5s. It's crazy. Alright, Season 2. I do need more mental, but I'm going to do the vocal room since all of our... I probably should have... I just realized 4 girls were in the visual room. I should have done that just for the idol bonds. None of these rooms look good. Let's go ahead. It's vocal first for this audition. I'm just going to knock out the audition really early this season, so we don't have to worry about it later. But yeah, if you have specific questions, feel free to ask. If you don't know where you should spend your SP, I did see you in the Discord. There is that unit strategy and tier list channel in the Discord. That's a great place to post a screenshot of like your full produce idol and all the supports, you know, a picture of your skill tree, and just ask like, hey guys, what should I go for with what I currently have? And people, I know like Melting loves to, he'll just draw arrows with numbers on them, like go up this tree first, go up this tree second. They're really helpful in there. I'm not super helpful in the Discord. I'll give my 2 cents when I can, but I'm not super familiar with anything except for the one build that I run every time. So, but I highly recommend it. They will help you out in there. Is this a new song? I love it. Oh my god. I haven't seen this. No! No shiny colors. You gotta fix that bug. I think I've seen that appeal one time before. Oh my god, I completely forgot that was a thing. We're on the new Chiyuki, the last SSR Chiyuki that I needed. Besides, there's a Christmas Chiyuki support that I did not get because I'm a fool, and it has room mastery. It's the weirdest skill ever. She levels up rooms more often when she's in them. It's crazy. Alright, I need a drink real quick. Okay, we have hit D rank. If this was during the Producer's Cup, we'd be praying for a Memory Appeal level 2 to unlock a crazy special audition, but sadly that is over. There's Memory Appeal level 2 though. I'm glad to hit that super early, because we do need to do like 4 auditions in Season 4, so I'd love to get Memory Appeal level 3 earlier rather than later. 1 week from now, Visual Lesson. She's not going for vocal, this is fine. We got tons of stamina, so we don't need to worry about saving it. We're getting these perfect SPs. This is like our 3rd perfect talk show room in a row. If you're just starting out, the talk show room isn't super great. You're not going to need that much SP, you're going to need stats and mental more. However, if your supports are really strong, you want more SP just to buy more skills because you're going to get capped on the vocal and mental. You'll notice, at some point you'll start doing your runs and you'll be like, I've got 4 weeks at the end here and I'm capped, like I don't have anything to do, and that'll encourage you to maybe start going for SP earlier in the run. just so you don't hit those caps. Yeah, I think we keep doing these excellent Kirikos. So this Kiriko is a non-event SSR that I have completely uncapped. Just crazy luck. Which means that like when we start a run with her, her idol bonds start halfway up, which means that she can technically give us excellence like the very first week. It's crazy. Getting a completely uncapped SSR is super hard to do, and it's absolutely going to pay dividends. It's crazy. Alright. Kogane in the mental room. We've cleared the season. Just sanity check, double check. I do want to hit probably 300 mental. If you're starting out trying to win wing for the first time, you can, or you're trying to true end for the first time and get a bunch of auditions in, you can actually try and skimp on the mental. A lot of people do it. If you're going for Lantika, it's actually pretty good to do because a lot of their appeals hit harder the lower mental you have. But we're in season 3. We've got one girl in the radio room. I think radio room is like all I care about at this point. If no one's in there, we do an audition. Unless Kiriko's in the vocal room. Yeah, no, I don't expect you to have an uncapped SSR. If you haven't played any events yet, you should be working on the current Amana event. She has Audition Mastery Visual. It's crazy strong. The current new event, we're not going to turn that in right now, but if we go to this event, you want this Amana, you want to get her fully uncapped. That'll be an uncapped SSR visual focus that you can work on. And the event missions are things like, they're actually pretty easy if you're just starting out. It's get Tenka, Chiyuki, and Amana as far as you can. If all you can do is get them all to season 4, I think that should be enough to almost completely uncap the Amana. Get each of them to season 4. If you've pulled any of the event cards, use those cards in a run and get them to season 4. That's all you need to do. If you get at least one of the event cards, or you just get all 3 of the girls to season 4, I can't promise it'll get you quite enough points to uncap the Amana, but it should get you very close. If nothing else, you'll have like a 3-star SSR. She's going to hit hard in auditions. She's not going to be the best SSR possible for like all of her passive stats and something, but it's going to be good. It's going to be worth using. Right now in my run, I think 2 of these are event cards. Let's see. So this Mono's an event card. I mean, obviously Maguru is an event card. I was using the Mamimi earlier. She's an event card. I swapped the Maguru out for her. So yeah, two of my 5 supports are just uncapped event cards. They're absolutely worth using. They actually have stronger appeals and auditions than the non-event cards. I think I want to rest here in case we get a promise. But yeah, totally worth getting that Amana. If that doesn't give you quite enough, there is also a mission just to produce 15 idols. What you can do for that mission is just hit rest 8 times in a row and finish an idol really quick in 2 seasons or whatever, or in 1 season. Ooh, the perfect with the Kiriko. There's the plus 85. I think we're good to go. I think we can just do auditions, mental, SP. Nobody's in the mental room. We're going to do this audition. It's dance first. That's fine. We can fight for it because we're super strong. We're over 500 vocal. Yeah, Chiyuki, Tenka, Amana, any event cards you can. Just get them to season 4. Win 1 audition every season. If you really have to, if you're really struggling, you can do like 2 auditions in season 3, 2 of the easier ones. Just to make it to season 4. That'll get you almost all the event points. Yeah, that's the power of Kiriko. That card has so much vocal mastery vocal, it is insane. Yeah, if you've got plenty of time, you should be able to completely clear this event, no problem. If you can win wing with Chiyuki, Tenka, and Amana, that of course is worth even more event points. But just the easy ones that I mentioned, getting to season 4 with everything you can and making 15 idols, should get you enough to uncap the Amana. And then you might have some extra to spend if you do all of that to get like some SR tickets and stuff, which is worth 120 vocal in 1 week, Pablo. That sounds insane. I think the highest I've gotten, I might have gotten around 120, but it was like because the vocal room was already level 3 and stuff. Ooh, I skipped that, but I should have shown you it. That's this new Maguru coming out right here. We'll win one more audition. I'll try and do it slow. Vocal first. The rooms aren't super crazy, so we'll do it right here. Yep. Any Chiyuki, Tenka, or Amana, produce it. If you have the new Tenka, produce that one, because that's extra missions. And then as soon as you get a single copy of the Amana support, because it's one of the event cards, it's the Amana support, the Fuyuko, if you pulled her, you can produce her too, the Tenka, and the Maguru support. Put any of those in the team, you get them up to Season 3 or Season 4, that's also going to clear event missions. So do those for sure. That's why we went and true-ended this Tenka, because it was actually worth extra missions. We needed to get Tenka to the Wing Finals, or Wing Semifinals. That's one of the hard missions in this one are to win Wing Semifinals with Chiyuki, Tenka, and Amana. If you can do that too, then you can 100% the whole thing. But if you can't do that, you can get pretty close, and that'll definitely get you it. Yeah, it's fine if you didn't pull on the new banner. You'll at least get the Amana card from doing some of those missions, and then you can do a new run with the Amana card in your support tree, and that'll get you some more missions. What a cutie. Look at this girl. Looks like she's got angel wings on the side. I mean, sorry. Fuyuko's my favorite. I'm a Fuyuko P. Please, no cursorino. Fuyuko. Fuyu no Fuyumi. Fuyu no Fuyumi. Okay, I skipped it again. If you caught it, we got 6 mental at the end of that audition because of this Maguru. Because we won that audition, we actually get mental from winning auditions, which is insane. I guess we'll do the photo shoot room because our stats are amazing. Maybe we just do more auditions. We need like a little bit of SP. I think I'm gonna hit visual here because we're gonna be way beyond vocal capped after that perfect Kiriko room. So we're just gonna make our memory appeal stronger by grabbing some visual. Even her support events give you visual vocal split 50-50. What is that card? I'm gonna theory craft. I don't think we go for a visual true end today. I'm gonna theory craft a little bit off stream. 1 week from now. Oh, this week she wants to do dance. Okay, that's perfect. Because I think we're level 2 still. So I'm very happy to do dance lessons instead of anything else right now. Yep, so good support cards. You'll proc those events. Yeah, that's where most of your stats are going to come from, actually, is the support cards. Either their passive effects, like if we go and look at this Maguru right here. So after it tells you what her audition appeal is, all of these are passives. So definitely look on the English wiki. You can look at any card, it'll tell you all their passives in English. And then all of these on the first tree are the active skills you can buy. So you can completely ignore all of these for many cards, or you could buy the whole tree and just make that what your card is. It's just all of the skills from this card. If we wanted to only buy the Maguru skills, if we had it completely uncapped, that could be a run. But yeah, these passives, like this is Unit Mastery Vocal, Unit Mastery Visual. So if we were using Maguru or Hiyori, and we chose any room, or sorry, if we were using Mono or Hiyori, and we chose any room with this Maguru in it, we get an extra +4 visual and +4 vocal from that room, no matter what it was. And then this Audition Mastery Mental, anytime you win an audition, first place, you get +6 mental. It's crazy. So I think, like I said, our vocal's going to be capped, our mental's almost 400. We're just going to do another audition this week, just to make Season 4 even easier. Super easy. We're going to only have to do 300k auditions and 150k audition. So as you can see, why I recommended getting 2 active skills. We'll pause here. I got 2 strong vocal skills from 2 different trees. This one's from going up the Kiriko tree, this one's from going up the Mono tree. Since I replaced 2 of Chiyuki's active skills, that means 2 out of her 4 skills are vocal skills, and all of the supports we brought are vocal. That means you get 3 skills at the bottom here. This is about as unlucky as we can get. We got our mental skill still, we got our dance skill still, but we still, no matter what, have a vocal skill. It means we can never get screwed by our card stack here. If you are going for a dual stat build, you can get screwed sometimes. Sometimes you want to hit for a bunch of vocal, and you get all your visual cards in the bottom. It happens. Makes auditions a little bit more difficult. Hence why Meguru is so good, because she herself has a vocal visual audition appeal. Like, it's just both of them. That Meguru card is insane. I spent 250 pulls to get 1 copy of it. I'm happy with that. I may actually use my Hazuki seals to max out that Meguru. That may be the SSR that I focus on, because it's just so crazy. Okay, watch this. Normally you don't get any mental at all from an audition. We got 6 right there, just for having Meguru in the party. She's even in the guest slot. Doesn't matter. She didn't even show up to the audition, but her audition mastery procced anyways. Okay, it is final season. It is dance first, visual second, which is, as expected, the worst possible week that we cannot win. Oh, what am I talking about? We already got 50k last season. We could have just done the 50k audition. Meguru is from the new banner. It is a limited banner, so I'll show you. That's another thing. Holy moly, Chiyuki's appeal hits for every stat. This Chiyuki is so godlike. Okay, we're ignoring this. Stop, leave me alone. I know we're doing event missions in the middle of a run, but if we go to this gacha, so if you had been here earlier during the Hiyori banner, I would have said spend all of your jewels on that as a new player. It had a double rate up. It was the only one we've ever seen so far that had double rates on SSRs, but sadly that is gone. However, if you look at this banner right here, you can see the Meguru has this red star, and this Tenka has a red star, which means they are limited. They will not be going into the general pool afterwards. So if you like these cards, I would highly recommend rolling on them. If you look at, you could roll on this one too as a new player. It has all of the limiteds as a rerun right now. That's what this is, but it's only paid jewels, and it doesn't have a rate up or anything, so it's actually not super great. But yeah, if you like these limited cards, limited banners are worth pulling on. I would say if you see a banner where none of them have the red star and you're a new player, maybe skip it. If you're super new, roll. Roll until you have enough SSRs that you're comfortable with. Just keep rolling. You need SSRs when you're new. But if you're kind of new, you've got enough cards, maybe save for limited banners. Okay, visual first, dance second. We can go for both of those. We're going to go for visual first because it's first. Another trick with appeals is a 2.5 on your produce card. Yeah, that's fair. That means you're in saving mode. It happens. The game is super nice. You're getting those free 10 pulls every day until May 13. So you don't need to worry about pulling more cards. You're pulling so much more than beginner players normally would pull. Like, those free 10 pulls are absolutely spoiling us. Damn, we just barely got top appeal there. We didn't really proc any of our passives. Let's see it. Let's see that mem appeal. So strong. Yeah. Honestly, it's the best gacha game I've ever played, in my opinion. It's so good. I play in Fire Emblem Heroes. I'm burning out on it. It's just, they're not doing anything new. Shiny Colors just came out with like a whole new produce mode you can do. Thanks Flapping Day. It's really weird. It's strange. Nobody's used to it yet, and that's perfect. You want it to be really weird and super RNG, because that means it's got a bunch of replay value. I'm just skipping through a bunch of passives here. We're doing our vocal run. Exactly. Log in every single day, get your 10 pull. The daily missions are super fast and easy to do. All you do is just give a single idol a support ticket and then play Fest twice on easy rehearsal really quick, and you're done. You don't even have to win. You just play it twice if you want. I just do it on easy because it goes so fast, you literally one-shot every judge. And you're done. That's your dailies. And for your weekly, you just got to do 15 of those. They're pretty fast still. Doing your dailies will get you, 14 out of 15, so you got to do one extra one over the dailies. And then you have to produce 5 units. Like I said, for this event mission, if you really don't want to, you can just rest 8 weeks in a row, knock those all out in one day. Not produce 5, you need to produce 3 a week. And then you're done. So if you don't want to spend a lot of time on Shinymas, you can get all of your daily and weekly missions done in like a couple minutes a day. It's the best gacha ever. And then if you want to spend time creating a new unit for PvP, you can sit down and spend an hour on these runs and knock those out. Yeah, let's just do this. Just cap our mental out real quick. You can't pass up a 3 idol room. Yep, you can literally just bomb out season 1 and it counts. I don't think you could go to the home menu and hit like restart run or whatever. I don't think that counts. But look at this gorgeous girl. That's our PSSR1 Chiyuki. I am so happy that the Fuyuko curse actually was a blessing. We got like 18 SSRs in those pulls. I think on average, from the amount of jewels I spent, you're supposed to get like 12.5. So pretty insane. Visual first, vocal second. We're just going to go for visual first because we can. And for some reason, maybe I've been explaining too much, but we're running a little short on time. So I may start the Fuyuko run, but I may not finish it. We'll see. Maybe I'll go a little bit over stream. Because we still got like, don't get me wrong, we got like almost 30 minutes still. I just don't know. We'll have to run through the Fuyuko one pretty fast to finish it. But here's hoping we true end this card. Because if not, maybe we have to run Chiyuki again. I spent 75,000 jewels. I did just upload that YouTube video. So normally in my YouTube videos I schedule them to just come out like one a day or whatever, so they're a bit behind. But I figured on a gacha pull you guys want to see that right away. So you can go watch that whole thing. Sadly I did not use my camera during it, because my wife wanted to watch, she didn't want to get recorded. So you'll just have to read along with the chat as people freak out during those pulls. Spoiler alert, I don't know if you've noticed a theme during the stream today, but we got quite a bit of Fuyukos during the run. Fuyuko actually, if you're pulling, she's got a slightly lower chance than an SSR. You've got about a 5% chance to pull an SSR and a 4% chance to get that Fuyuko. That may not have been the case for my pulls. You'll have to watch it. It was pretty silly. I didn't even check. Was visual first again? I just saw vocal second and went for it. No, dance is first. Okay. Should be able to win this. I think this hits A rank. I think this will hit 550. So glad we got the 10. The Fuyuko that we wanted. Fuyuko is our favorite. Fuyuko curse came in strong. It was absolutely what we were going for. We wanted as many Fuyukos as possible. Oh, did I just not win first place? That's harsh. Why would you do this to me, Hiyori? That's alright, we still got second. We got our fan count. We don't even need first place. Our mental and vocal is like through the roof. We could buy some more uncaps if we really wanted. But really all we want is some memory appeal from Chiyuki. So there's 550. If you want to hit an S rank, you need to hit 1 million. The best way to hit an S rank is to use that new Meguru on the banner for that Audition Mastery Mental. Use Princess Hiyori for Audition Mastery SP. Let's get this promise. I want to hit level 4. I don't think we will, even if there's a promise. But we may as well try for it. This week, dance lesson, perfect. We hit our fan count. But yeah, S rank is 1,000,000 fans. The best way to do it is to literally do 17 auditions. Get as many stats as you can season 1, get as many stats as you can season 2, and do the one audition to make it to season 3, and then do an audition every single week season 3, and audition every single week season 4. Hopefully you win enough of them to hit 1,000,000 fans. This is our final week. We'll just do some visual just to make our memory appeal a little stronger. Perfect. Alright, we're A rank, we're heading into wing. We're hoping it's not visual first. It's been visual first the last 3 times. If it's dance first, we can still get screwed. If it's vocal first, we should hopefully be good to go. You can always win, or you can always lose wing semis and wing finals. There's always that 5 to 10% chance that one of the super strong AIs hits a memory appeal and gets all the last hits or something and just freak wins. There's no stopping that. No matter how strong your cards are, you can always lose any of the wings. However, a vocal first does give us top appeal on first place judge, as well as those bonus stars. So 24 stars should hopefully get us through. We're going to try and last hit something though, to actually guarantee it. We've got the level 3 memory appeal. Last hit should be nice and easy. Yes, that's what I do. If you've been watching my YouTube videos, you may have noticed I pretty much use the exact same build every single time. I think we got top on dance. Ooh, 42 stars. Vocal first, so easy. We're even going to get last hit on visual. And then we're going into finals with vocal, which means, again, you can always win. That's why I think vocal's the easiest on true and the hardest on S rank. Because when you're going for S rank, you're actually doing these 100, 200, and 300k auditions. And the 200 and 300k auditions are so hard with vocal and much easier with dance and visual. S rank is the hardest with vocal, true end's the easiest with vocal. You heard it here first. I will always stand by that. We're going for visual first on wing finals. But yeah, I use the exact same. As soon as you get a strong support core, this game becomes much easier. Because once you true end once, you can probably use those same supports for all of your true ends. If your produce card has things that works for your build, like if this Chiyuki had strong vocal skills on her tree, it would make it easier. We'd go for those skills instead, potentially, if they're better. But all of my true ends, I do vocal runs, even if the card is a visual or vocal or dance card, because this Chiyuki is a visual card, but we went for a vocal run. It gets harder if you're trying to do like little SR supports, because a lot of the times they have guaranteed stats. Like an SR card will always give you a bunch of visual from it or something. But as long as your supports are good enough, you're still good. There's the wing win. That's finals. That's the true end on Chiyuki. I could help you. I'm going to work right after this stream. Like I said, post your cards in unit strategy and tier list in the Discord, and I will try to get to it, or someone else in the Discord will help you. There are people who are in Grade Fest 7. They're like the top 500 in the game, and they post in that Discord all the time. They love helping people out. So yes, we can help you build a support team with the cards you have, for sure. Post a picture of your supports in there, and somebody will help you. If I come home from work and no one's helped you yet, I will help you, for sure. I promise that. There is our Chiyuki true end. Oh, I love it so much. A rank, level 3 Chiyuki trust. So we're getting that gold ticket, Alstro card, the morning commu. We're at 8 o'clock already. We got 15 more minutes on stream. I'm going to try and get through this vehicle as fast as possible. Yep. Oh, you cannot forget about the Fuyu true end. She will not let us. Radio room mastery? Nope. Ooh, that's pretty good. Silver starting bonds up on Maguru. We cannot disappoint Fuyu. We're locking it. So that is, I think, like the last event missions we needed. We gotta post this picture. You gotta celebrate those Chiyuki true ends. Alright. There's 6,000 jewels from True Ending and SSR. Oh, it's not quite the last. So there's the Wing Win with Chiyuki. There is the Meguru support Season 2, Season 3, and Season 4 like I was mentioning. For Yuko, we need to get through Season 4, and then we need to just make 8 more idols for this event.